Welcome to my YouTube channel, Exploring Academia. In this short video, we briefly discuss how the major political parties in Pakistan prioritize higher education in their election manifestos for informed decision of the voters. Pakistan People's Party, PPP. PPP, with the catchphrase "Educating Our People, a Progressive Pakistan for All," accords utmost priority to higher education by encouraging research and development initiatives for continuous improvement in the system. PPP pledges to establish a university in every district of the country. Allocate at least 5% of GDP to education, including 1% of GDP to research and innovation. Offer students loan for higher education under the Education Card facility. Devolve finances of the universities from Higher Education Commission to the respective provinces. Initiate a program in which bachelor's students from well-reputed universities in the country dedicate a semester to teaching at government schools. Introduce merit-based incentives to recognize and reward exceptional educators. Collaborate with industry experts for skill development programs that enhance employability. Modernize the curriculum to align with 21st century demands, emphasizing critical thinking, creativity, and practical skills. Ensure that the provinces have full autonomy over core curriculum formation and review. Establish research and development centers to drive collaboration with industry leaders and startups. Integrate entrepreneurship training into the curriculum through setting up incubators that foster startup culture and innovation to empower students. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI). Through reshaping higher education in Pakistan, PTI aims to create a dynamic and inclusive educational landscape that empowers students and nurtures academic excellence. PTI is committed to enhance funding and budgetary allocation, with gradually increasing education spending in the coming 5 years to 4% of GDP, up from the current 2.4%. Establish and strengthen medical universities and teaching hospitals. Facilitate affiliations with foreign universities and institutions for joint academic programs and certifications. Enable top 10 universities in Pakistan to achieve accreditation for international degrees. Standardize curricula, seamless integration of the internet and social media platforms, and extensive use of technology to enhance the accessibility and effectiveness of education. Collaborate with industrial enterprises and the educational sector to ensure hands-on learning and skill development for preparing a skilled workforce for the future. Focus on quality-centric education, a revolution in teaching methodologies, curriculum, and assessments that will ensure every youth receive a high-quality education, setting them on the path to success. Promote universities' autonomy to foster an environment that encourages innovation and research. Provide solar-powered tablets, laptops for adult learners in collaboration with the Pakistani diaspora to collect donated solar-powered tablets or laptops with pre-installed curricula. Warranting access and inclusivity for underrepresented groups to ensure their access to higher education, especially for female students, transgender minorities, persons with disabilities, and those from remote areas. Establish robust scholarship schemes to support deserving students, removing financial barriers to education. Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, PMLN. Under the slogan Higher Education for All, PMLN aims to increase funding and access to higher education by placing it on the top of the Election Manifesto, outlining a comprehensive plan for access, quality, and modernization. PMLN is committed to increase funding for higher education to 0.5% of the GDP. Declare 5 major cities of the country as IT cities. Establish world-class IT universities in Lahore and Rahim Yar Khan. Set up Punjab Tianjin Technology University, the first ever technology university in the country. Establish a national sports university. Establish National Skills University sub-campus in Muridki. Establish new state-of-the-art engineering universities. Establish Pakistan Kidney and Liver Institute as university with special emphasis on development of postgraduate training programs and introducing PhD programs in nursing. Establish a national media and films university through public-private partnership. Increase access to higher education from 13% to 30%. Increase student enrollment to 227 million in all the universities. Increase enrollment growth to 10% per year. Provide need performance-based grants to universities. Encourage provincial governments to fund provincial chartered universities. Offer super-specialization in education by identifying universities for super-specialization in certain faculties programs. Establish science and technology parks and create entrepreneurship hubs within universities. Promote e-learning, encourage use of IT resources for online education, establish smart classrooms in every university and extend PERN to additional universities. Ensure world-class quality higher education by establishing KPIs for all key positions, strengthening incentives and evaluation systems for faculty, increase share of female faculty members. Starting a competitive program to support the 10 best-performing universities. Providing resources to enable other universities to learn from the experience of the top-performing universities. Encouraging Pakistani universities to open global campuses. Pursuing global knowledge corridor projects. Mutahida Qawmi Movement Pakistan MQMP. MQMP aims to enforce a 10-year education emergency besides addressing specific aspects related to their core values, concentrating on urban areas. MQMP shall enact education emergency, enabling the policymakers to dedicate financial, administrative and technical resources required for bringing Pakistan's literacy at par with developed countries, or at least developing countries. Build information technology and artificial intelligence, research-based universities in major cities. Gradually increase education expenditure from 2.2% to 5% of the GDP, whereas provinces will allocate from 25% of their revenue budget to education with complete transparency about quality of education and curriculum. Align universities' strategies with global workforce requirements in liaison with Ministry of Education and Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. Align local universities with global education standards. Launch scholarship schemes for bright and deserving students in every educational institution, universities, research centers and incubators, fostering a culture of creativity and risk-taking. Introduce a modern examination system to ensure fairness and transparency in assessment to curb corrupt practices during examinations effectively. Provide grants and scholarships in collaboration with industries to those brilliant students who show best results and seek higher education opportunities both at home and abroad. Introduce education cards to finance higher education of the deserving students. Replace quota system in educational institutes with a merit-based educational system as early as possible. Revive and strengthen the role of elected students' unions in educational institutes. Awami National Party ANP. The ANP is committed to provide free education to all students of public sector universities under the ANP Youth Program. ANP is determined to allocate at least 4% of GDP to education. The flagship project One District, One University will be completed on war footings which will enhance skills, contribute to the knowledge economy, create jobs and stop migration of the students to the cities. Provide free education to all students of public sector universities under the ANP Youth Program. Grant the female students of public sector universities stipend amounting to Rs 5,000 per month. Provide research grant up to Rs 1.5 million to the university teachers for PhD research. Ensure universities' autonomy through amendment in the Universities Act 2012. Establish Provincial Higher Education Commission immediately after forming the government. Concentrate on the development of modern market-based skills and creation of new knowledge for contributing to the knowledge economy at the higher seats of learning. Establish linkages of local universities with foreign universities through exchange programs and scholarship schemes. Make sure that student unions will be restored in all seats of higher learning as per the verdict of the Supreme Court of Pakistan and the resolution of the Parliament. Jamaat-e-Islami Jai. Jamaat-e-Islami under the Education for All want to declare education emergency, focusing on religious education, establish separate educational institutes for female, and put the education system along modern lines. JI will allocate at least 5% of GDP to education with gradual increase. Establish 50 new universities and technical colleges and bring reforms in existing universities to align them with their religious ideology. Target the youth with interest-free loans to pursue higher education. Offer special incentives to the female students to pursue higher education. Increase budgetary allocation of HEC and Ministry of Science and Technology to promote research. Disclaimer. This analysis is based on the publicly available online manifestos and may not capture all details or nuances. It's recommended to consult original manifestos for specific party stances and proposals. Moreover, this information is intended for educational purposes and should not be construed as political endorsement. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.